When people say something changed their life, I think they usually mean, upon deeper examination, that something has revived their imagination. A door we didn't know existed or always thought was locked suddenly swings open. Old ambitions which we were too timid or thought we were too unqualified to realize are gathered up and reconsidered. A talent judged too small is reevaluated. Growing up, for example, I had wanted to be a child saint, which wasn't possible because I couldn't find a way to prove my sanctity. Moving on, I decided to be a saintly child movie star, but I couldn't find a talent scout to discover me. Finally, and more seriously, I hoped to be a devoted wife and mother, whose husband, also devoted, would be a lifelong companion. We would look like the Von Trapp family, without the dirndls, with lots of three-part harmony as we did the dishes. Children are born with imaginations in mint condition, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Then life corrects for grandiosity. I was no exception. My early dreams did not materialize, but when I became a writer, I saw similarities between them all. Being a writer does not have the global reach of a canonized saint, but at its best, writing is a deeply spiritual act that can have a profound effect upon the practitioner. Writing is not acting, but for someone who likes to entertain, it is a way of being on stage without worrying about camera angles. And while writing is not anything like being a mother of small children, I found most of my best writing material close at hand, which is where my children happened to be standing as well. At the end of the day, after they were asleep, I would go upstairs to my desk, take out the file of fragments I was working on, and reread what I had written the night before. During the day, while I unscrewed peanut butter jars, sorted laundry, and worried about my marriage, it comforted me to think that no matter how much I slipped and fell on the ground floor of my life, that in the attic, where I worked, there was a slim sheaf of words that maintained their freshness and integrity whenever I returned to them. Night after night, I would spin memories into paragraphs that didn't have a larger context. A stand of cockleweeds behind the summer house that blazed with dew in the early morning. A conversation with my grandmother, the way it felt to be alone on the playground when everybody else seemed so effortlessly popular. Later, many of these fragments would find a place in a memoir. But before I wrote for publication, I simply wrote, like a woman in labor who wants to give birth to something inside that is ready to be born.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.